This is Rebel Therapist, a podcast for entrepreneurs who are trained as therapists and who want to level up their businesses, make a bigger impact, feel fulfilled, and be very well paid. I'm your host, Annie Schusler. Hi there, welcome back. Before I jump in, I want to invite you to a free workshop on niching, choosing a juicy niche for your program beyond private practice. Head over to rebeltherapist.me/niche to sign up. And that's going to be on October 29th. But if you can't make it, go ahead and sign up and you will get the recording. The thing that you're thinking is a problem about your niche is probably not a problem at all. The fact that you're providing a real and nuanced process rather than a quick fix solution is actually not a problem. It's probably how you're going to attract the right folks to your work. Therapists and healers work with me to create high-quality, niched programs beyond private practice. And the people I work with have a ton of integrity. What I mean by that is that the people I work with really give a shit about the work they do and the programs they create. They care deeply about the people they help. As they're getting clear on their niches, I hear something like this from a lot of the people I work with. I really like to help people with deep and nuanced transformation rather than quick fixes or practical tips. But I worry that people are just looking for the practical tips. Okay, this thing tends to happen. Once you've chosen the topic for your signature program, you start noticing reels and TikToks or articles with simple tips to solve the problem that you help people with. And some of those tips are useful or might even be sufficient for some people. But those are not the people you're selling your program to. Your people have tried those things, and they are ready for a paradigm shift. And that's what you're going to guide them through. Before they even sign up to work with you, they're going to notice that you're inviting them to look at their problem in a different way, maybe questioning some of their underlying assumptions about their problem. And I want to encourage you to lean into the depth and the nuance of the solution that you offer. So leave the quick tips to somebody else. You're going to be known for the stuff that you're great at. The people who are going to end up purchasing your program have probably already tried those practical strategies and quick tips, and they have been failed by them. Or they've already spotted before even trying them that those quick tips aren't going to be the right fit for them. And maybe some of them are wondering why those things haven't worked for them. And they might even feel shame that they don't seem to be able to fix their problem when some people seem to be saying it's so simple. So the attractiveness of your offer is that you have a deeper solution, and it's one that perhaps gets to the root of the issue. And your solution is going to be one that they haven't tried yet. So you get to tell your people, hey, you have tried these practical tips. It's not your fault that those things haven't solved this for you. To have real lasting change in how you experience this issue, I've got a completely different approach for you. Here's what's been missing. And then you get to name the paradigm shift. The person who wants to work with you is going to feel relief and resonance when they hear you say it. So let me give you an example. A lot of therapists who are working with me, who like to work with parents, tell me, I want to help parents whose kids are having undesirable behaviors, but I am not going to teach the parents how to get their kids to stop doing the undesirable behavior. I'm going to take the parents through a much deeper process that has to do with those parents accepting themselves and deeply accepting their child. And yeah, the behaviors do usually shift quite a bit in that process, but I don't want to promise or guarantee that their kids are going to behave better. Okay, great. So you're going to work with people who are ready for a paradigm shift around their children's difficult behavior. If they're like I was when my kids were younger, they've tried about 1 million tips already that seem to work for other parents, but nothing stuck. And none of it really helped my family to feel grounded at a deeper level. Don't hide the fact that you have a deeper solution and don't apologize for it. Lead with it. If you can articulate this paradigm shift well, the right folks are going to be grateful that they finally found you. I'm going to bet that your future participants are smart and they like hearing what you're saying because they're finally hearing something that sounds true. You're going to talk about their problem exactly as they're experiencing it, which perhaps includes feeling totally frustrated, hopeless, or confused, or even ashamed. And you're going to help them feel less shame when you point out that the reason why those quick fix solutions haven't worked is because those things don't address the root of the issue. There's nothing wrong with your people. It is not their fault. A deeper paradigm shift is needed, and it's totally normal that they would need support in moving through that shift. When I realize I'm ready for a paradigm shift, it's kind of an easy leap to wanting to consider signing up for your high-touch program. If I'm going to do some deep unlearning and profound inner work, then I'm probably going to benefit from a container and a guide to walk me through that. And along the way, you probably do offer some practical tips that are going to help your people find relief quickly, and you can feel free to share those too. In fact, just hearing about this paradigm shift is probably already helping them feel better before they even work with you. And remember, I would love to have you at my free workshop that's coming up on choosing a juicy niche for your program beyond private practice. Sign up at rebeltherapist.me/niche. It's going to be live on Tuesday, October 29th at 11 a.m. Pacific. But if you can't make it then, go ahead and sign up and you're going to get a recording for about a week. A great niche is a huge predictor of the success of your program beyond private practice. And niching for a program beyond private practice is a totally different process from niching for your therapy practice. And what worked over there might not work here. We're going to talk about how to choose a juicy niche and how to articulate your niche so that your right fit people understand how valuable your work is. I haven't offered a free workshop on niching in years, and I might not do it again for quite a while, and I would love to have you at this one. And if you're thinking you might want to get my guidance with creating and selling your signature program, make sure you also get on the waitlist for Create Your Program. We're going to start in January, but I also have some really good early bird bonuses that are only for folks who sign up in November. So go to rebeltherapist.me/create and get on the list for that so you're notified as soon as we open up registration. All right, I'll talk to you soon. I want to thank Ames Palms for editing this podcast. If you found this episode supportive, please do a couple of things. Share it with your favorite therapist or healer. That is absolutely the most important way we reach more people. And if you haven't already, please hit follow and give us 5 stars. That is so helpful to this podcast. And thank you so much for listening. I'll see you next time.